Very bright for a 28.
You said 4 liters for qualifying, right, Warwick?
Yeah, that's what I'm running.
His
Why is it pit race? Shit.
Oh, I gotta remember to change my clutch for the race start. Good luck, fellas.
Good luck.
Green flag, green flag. Okay, here comes your first timed lap. One more lap.
Oh shit.
All right, there's the checkered flag.
Messed up my first lap. I got a 1x and got a 51.7, and then I slid on turn 3.
Hold on, boys. Hold on.
Regardless, I think we could probably worst combined again. Whatever, period. I think we combined last
You got to mute JB.
Yeah, you gotta mute me.
Well, yeah, muted me, but not you guys. Sorry.
That's it.
No, like, we mute
You
ourselves.
just started talking just at the last.
Yeah, we mute ourselves. Essentially, with that many people in.
I get it.
Do you not get a lap in?
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, it's got my second lap in, but
Fuck, grid already.
Yeah, sorry about that, Joe.
no, my bad, man. Good. I don't think
Don't
I
forget
would've
fuel,
done-
guys.
Don't think I could have done much
Yep.
better.
Yes.
Doubt I got to beat Sean. I
I
think I was
didn't
on
get a great
track.
lap.
I was on track for something similar to yours, but I don't think I would have been faster.
Fuck, I forgot about the clutch. Oh well.
Is that right? I forgot about the fuel.
Time.
Fuck.
You got time?
Yeah, I'm not gonna risk it though. You reckon?
What?
Yeah, good.
You need. I mean, you need not quali fuel.
No,
There's
no,
tons of fuel on
the opposite. Did you put 14 or 15 in?
Yeah, 14. 14 should be
I've-
12 laps.
Yeah, I'm still haven't gridded yet. Warwick, if you want.
Oh, yeah, I've done it. Thank you. Thank you for being my safety.
That's right. I was in equal safety. I hadn't gridded either. Alrighty.
But
Good luck, boys. Careful, turn 1.
I'm probably going to mute at the start and maybe come back. I don't know. But
I'll
Don't
mute
need
if
to hear
I
this competitive out there.
concentrate.
Oh, we got one of those guys.
hopefully he blows his motor.
Wouldn't that be funny? Bang! Oops.
There we go.
Green, green, green. Left side. Still there. Clear on the left.
Ah, turned around.
Car on your
Straight
left.
away. Wow.
Still there.
Oh,
Clear on the
I
left.
saw that unfold, Joe. He just didn't even care that you were there.
No. All the way to the back of the grid.
Car on your left. Clear on the left. Car right. Stay on the left. You're in the middle. 3 wide. Hold your line. Right side. 2 wide. Keep to the left. Clear on the right. You're in 5th.
everywhere. Oh man! Fucking hell!
That was your fastest lap of the session.
See you moving up there, Jay.
Yeah, it took a while with that first dude. His line so all over the shop. It's so hard to pass. Hit him twice.
No, missed him.
But my car's damaged, unfortunately.
Just set your fastest lap of the session.
It's not a bad recovery, though.
Yeah, I'm still gonna lose. We'll see.
Guys up front quite bad. definitely understand there'll be some action to it.
Maybe a couple of cheap places.
Oh, the guy in front of me ran wide.
Cones everywhere. Carnage. Tony.
Yeah, the guy behind me ran wide. Might be through. Clean up the process.
Another cheap position.
This is less than optimal.
Chief just told me this is left.
Yeah, well, it's a bit hard when you get taken out of that one. So.
Yeah. Be a little more support.
Car right. Stay on the left. Keep to the left. Stay on the left. Clear on the right. The leader just did a 52.258 left side. Stay on the right. Keep to the right. Clear. Right side. Still there. Still there. Hold your line. Clear on the right. Left side. Clear on the left. Car right. Hold your line. You're on the left. 3 wide. Still hold. Right side. 2 wide.
I feel you.
Clear.
Right.
Car on your left.
This is it. I don't want to
In the
go any
middle.
further
3
forward
wide.
without
Clear on the
pushing.
left. 2 wide. Clear all around.
And that green for P3 to 8 is just incredible.
Car right. Clear. car right. Clear on the right. Car right. Clear on the right. Car on your left. Keep to the right. Stay on the right. Still there. Hold your line. Keep to the right. Clear on the left. Car on your left. Still there. Stay on the right. Still there. Hold your line. Still there. Hold your line. Clear. Left side. Still there. Still there. Still there, hold your line. Still there. Still there, hold your line. Clear on the left. Back in fifth. The car in P3 just set the fastest lap. 50.779. Got a slow car on the left. The next car's the leader. Car right. Stay on the left. Clear on the right. Left side. Clear. Car on your left. The car behind is closing on you. The gap is 7.8 seconds. Clear.
So, thank you for it.
Hope it wasn't Sean.
Yeah, he's doing the same thing over and over again. So yeah, it's not learning.
So,
Car 1 is up the front.
Sean's directly ahead of me as well, so I think he got involved too.
Oh, you got a position out of it. Nice.
Yeah, I got a couple for you.
Well, not nice for Warwick, but nice for you.
Yeah, and I think the has damage because he's falling behind me.
I wonder if he's my mate.
side. Still there, hold your line. Stay on the right, clear on the left. Left side. Clear.
Dude, you've got to leave space.
Right side. Stay on the left. Clear on the right. Car right. Still there, hold your line. Clear.
I think Warwick's got the red mist on.
I think he might.
One lag. Right side. Still there, hold your line. Clear on the right, car on your left. Clear on the left. Left side. Still there. Stay on the right. Clear on the left. Left side. Clear.
Oh my god. I'm glad this is the last lap, I can tell you that.
That'd be what we love. Something.
Double lap.
I'll get 1 second.
Holy shit.
That was fucking bullshit.
From where I gotta watch the replay, from where I was sitting, that was your fault.
Yeah, fuck it was.
Stuck your
All
nose
right,
in
then
where there
pick
was
a
no
flag.
space. You just
there's
barely
heaps of
got the rear
space.
his car.
Nice run.
I was
Solid
down there.
work.
I don't think so. I could see it coming from a mile away.
Well, talk about bullshit. Fucking first corner for me.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's
Jay, you got
mental.
absolutely.
That was just fucking
Have
ridiculous. First corner, just taking it easy to turn one, and just totally, I got airborne. The car was challenged.
Oh god, he went 3 wide with you and then didn't even bother to turn. Just, it's ridiculous.
I didn't know whether. How do you know what the fuck's going on there?
Yep.
Well,
Like,
Warwick, your front wing hit his rear wheel. You were not alongside.
I was there. He was travelling so much slower than the rest of us.
But he got to the corner. Like, he was slower. The other guy got past him. You didn't get alongside him.
Yeah, I did.
Anybody could have seen that from a mile away, and you were. If that happened in F1, it'd be slam dunk.
No chance.
Yeah, easy, because your front wing just hit the rear of his car. You got to have like your front axle alongside.
No.
And then you lost me places.
Fucking gave you places.
window.
That was
Pit box in.
a fucking
10,
tough fight up until that point, though. I can't believe I almost got 2 places. That was that was intense.
3, 2, 1. Right here.
that's unlucky, Sean. You had nowhere to go. But you did really well, Warwick. You got me a couple more places, so thank you.
Don't take this the wrong way. I love you all, but go fuck yourself. I mean that with love.
I know.
I'm just disappointed I wasn't tight on that corner so I could just sneak through.
Yeah, you just can't predict incidents like that, though, right?
I knew something was going to happen, but I wasn't going to tuck up behind Warwick and be part of it.
Man, my
But-
quality's killing me.
Thank God for new iRacing off-track physics, actually able to control the car and drive it back onto the track.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I-
It's saved me a few times. That little thing that would have instantly spun me, just that wheel on the grass. Now,
I think, yeah.
I can just floor it out of it.
Well, I'm pretty sure I would have ended up in the wall trying to avoid Warwick and the other one, because as soon as I went off, I would have just been plowing straight forward into the wall.
What lap did you go? Oh,
But yes, I agree, Dennis. Qualifying, like that whole time, the pack of us were all equally fast. Whoever's at the front of the start can pretty much stay in the front, or at least have a better fight.
It took me 2 laps to get past Geordie Toad. He was just so unpredictable. Just couldn't get a run, Just coming to the braking zone, hit through, and then all of a sudden go wide, and then he come back in, and so I couldn't get momentum to get a run out of the corner. Eventually, I decided to throw it on the other side. But my car was a bit of a mess. He doesn't, he's got a huge gap to his right, squeezes me to the left, and then doesn't turn when we get to the corner. That was, shit, I wasn't really aware he was there. I
Yeah,
was just trying to keep a straight line.
Well, I was going to say, I kind of don't really blame it fully on him. It seems kind of 50-50. Because, like, it reminds me of the thing with Oscar Piastri and Yuki Tsunoda. Yeah. And it's sort of like Oscar was like, I didn't do anything, he just turned across me.
Yeah, but in this case, he's
Charles Leclerc and
he's going 3
Sergio
wide
Perez.
into a corner, and he's leaving no margin of error on his left.
Yeah, I think he took a high risk strategy, but he was still there, and you can't just turn into cars. Like,
At some point, I got to turn into the corner. First lap, first corner. He can't just keep going. He's already missed the turning point. You know what I mean?
I don't know if he has.
Well, for first corner, first lap.
But you're on the outside, so your turning is going to be earlier than his, but he's there, so you can't just turn across him. Like, he was just starting to turn as you started to come across.
But why did he feel the need to be so close?
Yeah, that's why I'd say it's 50-50. Like, I feel like he didn't have to be there, but also, just because he doesn't have to do something doesn't mean that if you turn into him, it's entirely his fault.
It is.
Like, if I was him, I would not have been, because that's exactly what's going on.
It's his fault, JB. 100% his fault. Fuck that guy.
It just seemed like I was in the car following behind, and just from the start, I felt like he just had no right being there. Yes, he had the run on him, but it was too late. He wasn't going to get the overtake done. It's just too high a risk strategy for turn 1, lap 1.
Yeah, but you can't say someone allowed to do something because you can see them as high risk.
Oh, God,
still
get off your
legally
fucking
allowed to do
aisles. No, he's not. He's not allowed to be stupid on the first lap. It's against the law. He needs to be arrested.
Fine, and I think put him in jail.
Yeah, exactly right.
I would appreciate that.
Racing.
Take his license, tear it up, Don't let him make you.
35. I want my 35 euro.
Oh, you just did 5.
And the,
You know what I reckon we do in the SR system is that you actually have to pay like some sort of not real money. I don't want it to be real money, but like have an IRA credit system where it isn't got the money else. Just put it down there.
something like a set to read.
No, you have to pay. No, you pay for someone else's damage that you caused.
Right.
Well,
And
but
then
then
you
but then
have
you got to
these
define
costs
who
associated.
caused it though. Then it comes down to
Yeah,
someone
but he-
subjectively. Like, if it was Sean, I'd be up for this guy's repair bill. Like, you can fuck right off. Just
Just
saying.
quietly, I agree with Sean on your incident.
Racing
Anyways,
incident. It was a racing incident. I was there.
So I think it's the same. It's the
Well,
same
you go
reason
in-
the task system works the way it does now. Is that you can't actually be playing something
I'll give you racing incident. That's my lowest offer. Take it away.
I think a lot of people get really hung up on like small SR losses from incidents, and it's just like, oh, the system's so unfair. But it's more about the long term. I think the more
Yeah,
painful
I
thing is
don't
the I
have
rating
any issue.
losses.
Yeah, I don't have any issue with the SR, as in you're losing points for SR. What I think is that people do high-risk strategies because there is no penalty for that high-risk strategy, right? So you don't end up finishing 6th, right? For doing that high-risk strategy, and it's, Jay, there's no way.
Yeah, I think that's kind of racing though. Like, I've heard real racing drivers talk about how like real racing can actually be more aggressive than sim racing because people do the chicken. They're like, this is, you can't afford to smash your car, so I'm going to put my car here, and it's up to you to yield.
Yeah, I get that, and that's all fine.
And then
but
they
that's
win
not
because
the,
of that.
But that's not the iRacing culture.
I think it's just racing culture. It just gets to a point where it's like, I'm going to do this. It's high risk, but I am willing to take that risk. Unfortunately, you can't choose what risk other people are willing to take.
You did a race at the end of the day. You just got to balance risk reward. Sometimes you get into a situation that you didn't mean to get into, and you just hold on and hope for the best.
Mm-hmm. And it sucks when you come out worse, like you did, JB, because it's like,
Yeah.
basically nothing happened, and if you both come together and both driven around the corner and lost a bit of time, it would have been like, oh, that was dumb of him, but oh well. But you get spun out and you lose your whole race.
Yeah, man. Oh well. Fight back in a trashy car is always fun.
You'll be glad to know that I actually overtook him on the last lap
Well,
and
some
took
consolation.
one spot away from him.
Thanks, mate.
Yeah, what's really frustrating, Sean, is Takumi, who finished 4th. I was faster than him. And he had draft. So, yeah, it's just annoying.
Oh yeah, he was the one that's sitting behind Yuto. So I would have beat him if I had snuck through that incident. So I would have been 4th. Yeah, I would have been one place higher if I'd managed to get through.
All right,
Does-
boys. I'm going to go and have something to eat and cool down. Catch you later.
See ya.
Guess,
Boy.
It was definitely very fucking close. Probably one of the most bunched up races we've had so far.
Yep, shit.
I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
You had one incident. You got so lucky last time, and now you're here grumbling about getting a little bit unlucky.
Oh, a little bit unlucky. Oh. Gee whiz.
You got more points than I did, so.
How? You got
Last
112.
race,
I got
didn't you get
87.
150?
Yeah. I only got 137.
God, that wouldn't have even been third place where I was. It would have been.
If you didn't ruin my...
You didn't ruin my race.
49 points. It would have been so close to what you got last time.
You ruined my race. I should have been in front of Togo.
You should have been in front of Togo. That's up to you.
Got in the way.
When?
Making a pass.
We were all scrapping for positions, and I knew that once we started fighting like that, the two guys behind were going to catch, and I did not want them being on my ass, so I wanted to start moving up in that group.
So he continues to fight rather than building the gap again.
No, because it's not my choice. You guys started fighting. Well, I'm not going to sit here and not fight.
No, they started fighting in front of me.
Yeah, and you get involved. It's a fucking race, man.
No.
I was doing what was best for my race.
Beam orders.
So, it's next week
Boring, Phil. Why the fuck you go get 3 wide on that one?
Yeah, slow. Oh, that whoever it was that was side by side with you on lap 1 came from like P10 or something. I don't know how he got so far.
He didn't last long.
No, I'm not sure that went past him, but he caused a bit of chaos for a moment.
He did.
I am now 155 points behind you.
Oh, is that adjusted?
No, that's
Not adjusted.
But that means, I mean, if I score 155 points, which is a fucking strong race, I just match you.
Means nothing until it's
Gonna
adjusted.
be tough.
Tight.
You're only 18 points behind.
Yeah, he
It'll be a
got
three-way fight for third.
187 points.
Oh yeah, you were third before. You were fourth.
Because he just got fucking a shit ton of points.
I mean, he was fast though. He deserved.
But he wasn't that fast in the first race.
He was that fast in that race.
Was he though? He was a few tenths off Brandon's fastest lap. Well, no, probably. Just everyone behind him was fighting, I'd imagine. Brandon was fucking holding us up at the start. I don't know if he was just trying to maintain his tyres or something, but he was essentially the bottleneck.
Yeah, I thought we'd catch the front two.
Oh, when they fought, we
But as soon as they fought,
Pretty-
but like, yeah, we weren't really closing that gap, which I thought was odd. But there's no way through. While everyone's just not fighting each other, you can't make a move. Oh, Dennis, the Radical SR10s at Ringmeister this week.
Nice.
That'll be a handful.
I was kind of thinking about that,
Could
but
be
with the
fun.
F1 race as well, I think the locals.
Yes.
Formula Ford's into Logos for some stupid reason. Yeah, but F1's been everywhere. Formula Ford hasn't followed it.
Lagos is a popular track at the moment.
Holy shit, there's 7 people currently practicing Grand Prix Tour session. Popular track. 71 laps right now.
It's a smidge over a minute.
I think so. It's probably going to be the last corner, the last real corner. Is going to be a bit of a death spot, I think. As well as the exit of turn 4. I think actually here last year I binned it on the exit of turn 4 where you just touch that outside curve and the rear kicks it up.
Yeah, I think the last one would be pretty bad, but I think all the slow speed stuff's going to be hard because to do 71 laps without spinning up the rear tires.
It's a track I don't mind, so hopefully.
You're probably using 8th gear through the mid section. Spin up the rear tires.
Go on, you won't last past lap 10.
You're probably right.
Curves are your Achilles
God.
heels.
I cannot believe I died that last weekend. I was so far into that race. myself up over that as well. I still don't know what I did wrong. I know that I spun up the rears, but I don't think I did anything different than any other lap.
Yeah, I didn't. I think the same thing. I think it's just the tires. The tires get slightly less grip. I guess if you look at the telemetry, you can see your speed and throttle. Yeah, we were both well and truly like out of the corner by the time we lost the rear. And likewise, I don't feel like I was any more aggressive on that lap than any other lap. And it never felt like I was even close to the limit. I felt like I was trying to give myself plenty of margin. So I was very surprised when they slipped.
One thing that really frustrates me is that they don't make it easy to select it's really hard to grab a specific lap for the session.
I don't.
Like I can grab the first one, but it's the subsequent ones. How do you grab those?
There's a way. I mean, if you go to the actual session, it's easy. So like if you just open the like overview page and then just expand the thing and go to the session. And then oh, you mean to add one to compare?
Yeah.
Yeah, so if you're like in Analyze with like a single lap and you're adding a second lap, when you go add laps at the top, near the top there's like a thing that says choose from lap search, which just shows all the best laps. And if you click driving activity, then you can pick your session.
Perfect. Thank you.
Because I went through the exact process of you being like, this is dumb, I want to see specific laps, not just my fastest lap. And then I found it and I was like, oh, okay, it's not so bad.
Okay, let me see what the hell I did.
But do you have the lap where you actually...
Yes, I do. Yeah. It even shows me. It's kind of funny to see the driver's light sort of see me go off to the left, bounce off the wall, and come back to the wall.
Oh yeah, incomplete. Cool. That. Oh.
Oh, that is so sad. It is nothing.
Yeah, same for me. I just found it.
For me, it's a. I'll take a snapshot because it's too hard to explain.
Actually, I'm just going to jump out of VR for a second.
That's my throttle trace. Absolutely zoomed in.
Which lap is the bad lap?
The red one.
But the green you went,
the
that
red
must have
one
been
is-
earlier, is it?
So let me see what lap the green was.
You were sharper, you were more gentle on the throttle application, which is weird, but you were on it, I don't know, what's that, 5-10% more than, say, the purple and the blue. Interesting.
Yeah, so the green one is actually the fourth last lap that I did. So basically red, blue, purple, green is the order of laps in reverse. Oh, okay, yeah, Sean, at least yours is a clear pace.
How? I'm literally hitting full throttle, like the same moment, and with
but
the
it's
same speed,
it's
with 1 degree different steering.
Yeah, you're quicker. You run it up quicker. Oh wait, the blue one.
The blue one's the spin.
Yeah,
So
because
like the final ramp up was quicker, but I sort of did the same thing moments before on the red one.
Oh, okay, so your blue was the incident.
Yeah. Like
Yeah,
they
that
are
doesn't make
slightly-
sense. Sorry,
they are
if
slightly-
you asked me, then I would have thought that the red one was the issue.
Yeah. Like there are subtle differences, but it's so small, and I feel like this is as consistent as I'm imagining I was. And yeah, it's crazy that. I mean, the position on track is probably the biggest difference.
yeah, I was gonna say
Hard
you
to
hitting a
see.
bump or something.
Yeah, so the blue one I was much wider, so maybe it was just the track surface. I mean, I'd never really had any problem out on that extra bit of track. It's like the black looking stuff. But
Whereabouts is this?
exit of Canada corner. So
Yeah,
I did go out onto on the left. There's like some black stuff. I don't know if it's concrete.
There might be something to that because I did the same thing on my red lap on the turn 4. So let me take a more zoomed out shot.
So maybe it's just that. Maybe that was the key difference. But yeah, the difference is more that it than you sort of feel like yeah, so you're a tiny bit wide, but not.
That should help it. The arc is should be slightly less.
And you were definitely great. Oh, I guess it's there where you're steering.
And you know what? You know what it is? It's a gear shift. I didn't shift up early enough.
Which one's your crash? The red one.
The red one. There is no gear shift on that final one.
Oh, right at the end. But you've already lost it well and truly before then.
But by that, well, actually, yeah, you're right.
Yeah, but you should
Yeah, that
have.
makes sense.
Like it happens sort of as you hit full throttle, but you hit full throttle at the same time as your green lap. I think maybe you had a tiny bit more steering, but like mine, it's like tiny.
It's negligible.
Very
right?
small difference in steering.
Yeah. Okay. So it's the F1 car is just bullshit on tires.
It is. I
Yeah,
agree.
Yeah, I think it's the tires, but yeah, and this is where I felt like I was giving much more room for error than I didn't think that doing exactly the same thing on that hot field was just suddenly going to spin me out. I thought I'd feel that I moved closer to the limit, but I don't, I guess.
Yeah. So, and that's the interesting thing is right. The laps that I got is the blue ones are 37.4, the purple ones are 37.7, the green ones are 37.6. So I'm within a couple of tenths of a nearly 2-minute lap time around there, right, in an F1 car. It's just absurd. Yeah, okay. I'm with you now, Sean. How do you even protect against that for the next race? What do I do differently?
Yeah, that's what other than just
Don't spin.
be excessively late on the throttle, but you're just gonna lose places.
Yeah.
You'll lose a
Yeah.
ton of time doing that.
Not only that is how much is enough, right? Because
Yeah.
to me, it felt like I had grip.
But yeah, it's like I thought I was already doing that. So how do I know
exactly.
that?
Yes. It's like the how long's a piece of string argument,
John, I
It's
thought
just-
your outside work tonight was pretty good.
My what?
Outside, round the outside stuff.
Yeah, I was pretty happy.
Yeah, he had practice in the F1.
Yeah. No, it was-
I mean, up until the contact, all of the fighting was very close and very, like, good.
but all the passing stuff that I tried to do, I hadn't done it, so I was so cautious. So when you went to turn 3, I had to go at Togo once, and I'm like, I don't know where to brake, how much to brake, and I overbroke, and he just sailed back around the outside again. Like, it was no idea, and then all that stuff around. Oh, I have to go around the outside. I had no idea how deep to go, and washing out and all that sort of stuff. So you did well. You fucking hung it around the outside. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think it was. Outside of Togo, and I think he didn't quite stick to the next one where I think you needed to. But yeah, way better on the outside, and that's essentially what opens up options too, because you need to stick your nose in on the corner before where it is the outside, and then it turns back into the inside, kind of stuff. No, I thought you will.
Thanks, man. I was quite pleased. There was one where I was on the outside of you at turn 1 and 2, but I don't remember why. Oh, that was when you were behind me and you went for a move at turn 1, and I sort of just left the door open. But then, like, I got such good drive out of 2 compared to you that I was just back in front for 3. And I think you lifted off a little bit maybe to facilitate that.
Yeah, I won't be so nice anymore.
Well, it was either that or we went too wide into 3, and I would have definitely held it because I was on the inside. So I think it was the right decision for you to tuck back in. But I was quite surprised by just how much faster I got out of 2 than you.
2. I was in the inside. I just don't think you can, because you gotta, if you get flat, you get to the point where you start getting on the gas and you gravitate towards the edge of the track, which is where I thought you were. So I'm like, well, I can't do that, so I have to either not get fully on the throttle or delay it, which means like you've got what you can see, so you can just get to your point and go flat. Then I don't think I had a choice, but I think you just had the extra pace around the outside.
And then I felt like I had more pace than you in turn
5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, 5.
Yep.
You knew I was.
Oh, I knew. I have struggled with that all from day dot. I think just about every car I turn up in here.
But I think
Is that first
under the tunnel
right-hander?
Yeah, you go under the tunnel.
The oval.
Under the bowl.
Yeah, I felt like I was faster than most people. I feel like that was probably my best corner. But then I got the run on the guy ahead of me, but he defended, and you were able to pick his line or just a better line, and that's where you got back past me because I was trying to get past him.
Well, that's how you got past me though. And there was a couple. It was the time earlier than that where I had a better run, and I had like a split second, and I just needed a split second more to get down the inside. And I thought, if I had that extra split second, I could have, but I had to take the outside, which essentially meant I had nowhere to go in the next corner. That position was everything, and the outside of, if that's 5, 6, 7, like 6, 7 was where it was on.
Yeah.
And it took all 3 corners to do it, if you could do it.
Yeah.
Or a mistake by someone else just following through. So when they started going too wide everywhere, you just sort of have to pick a car and hope that he's the one that's gonna do it for you.
Well, that's how I did the first time. It was like we were all so close, everyone just went 2 by 2, and I was like, oh, I'll pick a side, and I just managed to like get around.
Yeah, and even a little bit of running Togo. At one point, 7 will shape up to be 3 wide. Scary. It was a cool but frustrating. Like it was so hard to get anything anywhere, and you fall back to, well, we were sitting on 0.3, 0.2, 0.1. If you drop back to 0.5, 0.4, 0.5, you could make it up pretty pretty easy. It took a couple of corners. If you had to wait for your tyres to cool out, a few more, but you could get back up there pretty quick,
Yeah,
even without them fighting.
I think I dropped back to like 0.6 or 7 from you at one point because I didn't get a good run through the last corner. Fairly early on, like 2 or something.
Yeah.
And yeah, it took sort of half a lap or so because of the rushing, but you just sort of get stuck back in. Because when I'm right behind you, I'm often stuff in the braking zones because it's just too much of a concertina effect. So as soon as you lose like 5/10, you just go, cool, I'll just use my normal braking point in this next corner and I'll gain it.
You know what? The first time I started to use my own braking markers, I think I outbraked myself a little, or was just a bit rusty doing it because I almost lost time that first time. I think it was the first time into 3 after I'd lost. I must have made a mistake into 2 or out of 2 or something. And into 3, I'm like, oh, finally I can use my own brake marker. This is great. And then I fucked it up. And I'm like, oh, fuck. I literally had to take a moment to readjust what I was doing again. What we got to, because I heard someone say for a while.
It'll be good for me. Especially up around like here, once down in the MG, it'll be very difficult. This car doesn't like brake in a slow corner.
No, that last corner before you head back under the oval, Sean following you, I'm like, well, fine, I need to stay close. I need to be really close. And I fucking broke. The last one, was it? You got the chicane, the last chicane.
Oh yeah.
And the tight right-hander.
Yeah, at the end of the long straight.
Yeah.
Yeah, when I was on the outside, you were on the inside?
No, before that. I was following you down. And I went, I need to stay close. And I thought instead of braking that half a second earlier, I thought a quarter of a second earlier. And then the front brake started to lock up. I went, release. And you could just sort of see it freeze for a second and then start to roll again. Like, oh, that would have been fucking terrible. There was so many moments though when I thought, oh, that's it, I've done it, I've hit someone. Like, I winced, preparing for impact.
In the end, you did.
Well, kind of. I mean, you're there. You get to that point where you're going to try and outbrake someone and you brake, and then the contact is a few seconds later. I see what you mean. But at that point I'd sent it, and all I needed him to do was just open half a degree to just, and it would have only needed a less tighter angle of his turning, and he would have made it, and I would have dropped it behind. He just didn't give me anything. Where I think when I passed him back in turn 4, even after the chick said, clear left, I still left a full car width, because you're not sure. I'm not sure. I'm cautious. I was sending it. I had to have a go, because that was it. So that'll follow him around for the rest of the race. Half an opportunity to have a crack at it. So sent it. Didn't understeer, didn't lock a brake, or didn't drift offline, kept it tight, and so it only needed just the smallest of degree less from him to allow it. Not his fault, but he could have given a bit more room. I was fully committed. I was fucked. I was in there.
I mean, it's super tempting because you come around the corner, somebody's rejoining the track, they're slow.
Yeah, I had more momentum. Yeah, carrying more momentum, and I had to send it. And I sent it. Yeah. If I'd locked it up or understeered out and hit him, I'd have put my hand up and said, yeah, that's completely on me.
Yeah, but sticking your nose in where you're not even alongside is...
Yeah. But you just say that as if it's like in real time where you can just go, oh, let me just back out of that. Like I'd sent it 50 metres before that and had every intention of being side by side with him.
Yeah, but
You know,
you
he's
weren't far enough along to do that
Yeah.
and also make the
I was.
point. Like
When
if
I
you-
committed, I was absolutely. I saw him travelling at a slower speed than what we were. I had momentum. I had every opportunity, more than enough opportunity.
And if you broke
We're
it late
at-
enough to get
at-
fully alongside, and then
You're
turn
talking about at turn-in.
Yeah. You have to make the decision at the breaking point about where you're going to be at turning. You can't just say like,
Yeah, of course.
I hit the brakes and I didn't realize that I wasn't going to be there in time because it's like I hit the brakes and I'm behind him, and I'm surprised when I get to the corner and I'm still behind him. It's like you've both got to brake effectively the same point to make the same point.
No, you don't. He's travelling slower than me. We don't break at the same point.
Well, he was traveling slow, but it doesn't mean he's going to get to the corner. He's late. He just brakes later. Like he was going to get to the turning point well before you because you never got alongside.
Again, you speak like we're in slow motion going into this corner.
No, but this is stuff that you can see playing out. Like you can predict it before it gets there. Yes, you can.
Clearly,
That's
I
how
predicted.
That's how people are able to race without running into each other. It's clearly not.
Okay,
Clearly-
I'm going to
clearly
jump out
Mr.
of this
Perfect.
discussion. Have a good night. I'll talk to you guys during the week.
Yes, Dennis. Bye.
See ya.
Yes, I projected, based on his slower speed, that I would be alongside during the braking.
So you got it wrong.
He's doing
That makes it your
20
fault.
kilometers. No, absolutely not.
Yes.
No.
He didn't do anything wrong. He arrived at the corner, turned in, no one was beside him, and then you just stuck your nose in at the apex and tapped it.
No,
with
I
his car.
didn't
He
just
did
stick
nothing
my
wrong.
nose in the apex. That's bullshit.
There's nothing that he needed to do differently in that corner. There's nothing he should have done differently.
I disagree.
But you weren't alongside. If you were the car on the outside, you'd be bitching about how this guy just
Oh,
fucking
well,
sent it.
I
in
would
the
have
back
left
of your
room.
car.
I didn't hit the back of his car.
You did. You hit his rear tires with your front.
That's not
wing.
the back of his car.
That is in these cars. The rear tires
No.
are literally the fucking back of the car.
No.
And it's with your front wing. It wasn't like you even hit his rear tire with your front tire, which would at least be like, that'd be what I would consider the absolute minimum of what you need. Even then, that's marginal. But it was your front wing. Like, I think if that exact thing had happened, you would have been bitching about how this guy just sends it with no regard for what's happening in front, and that you
No way.
were
No
just turning in
chance.
because you had the corner.
No chance.
Absolutely.
If I had made a mistake and I was traveling 20 k's an hour slower than the cars around me, and I look in the mirror and there's somebody sending it, I would 100% give racing room. All of my races, I err on the side of caution and give room where I shouldn't and often lose out. No fucking way would I have turned down blindly so foolish. No chance. I want to change his
I'll
fucking
have to
camera.
remember this for the time that you get hit like that and bitch about it, and I'll have to clip this.
There you go.